Hey Campoholics, another hot day here in Delaware. While we mooch stock off the in-laws, I'm going to go ahead and change the oil in this Onan 5500 watt generator. I'm going to show you how I do it. It's been about 100 hours since the last time I've done it. So we're going to go ahead and change this oil, and here we go.
I'm Missy.
I'm Mike.
And we're the Campoholics!
This is a 2020 Grand Design Momentum 395M. We got about 260 hours on this generator. Coming up on the 300 hour mark. We use this a lot. We boondock quite often at Harvest Host. If you want to see some Harvest Host videos, I'll post a link up here. But right here, when you take your cover off, and I also log it right here, what I've done as far as services, which I didn't do my last one, so I still got to write that one down. But right here tells you air filter, there's your part number, oil filter, there's your part number, oil capacity, 2 quarts of oil with oil filter. So that means that includes putting oil in your filter before you put your filter back on. 10 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, this is the weight of oil you want to use. 1540. 0 to 80, 1030. Also, while you're here, this is an adjustment which I learned about atmospheric conditions as far as altitude and so forth. So far, I have not had to use that. This is what our oil looks like. She's a little dirty. Again, this is about 100 hours on it, so I'm going to go ahead and change this for a fresh start for the next 3 months of boondocking around Harvest Host as we travel across the country. This is your drain cock for your oil right here. So you just back that off, and the oil will drain below. Hopefully, then there it goes. Take our drain plug out so the oil drains. Again, just back this drain cock off, and there it goes. Take the cap off so it flows faster, and that's all we do. And we're just going to wait for that to go down. And along with taking our oil filter off, there's the oil filter hidden in there, so you're going to have to reach up under here to get this oil filter off, and I'll show you how I do that. All right, while we're under here, I'll show you what I got going on here. These are 2 Federated Marine batteries, Marine RV batteries, professional series batteries. They are 800 cold cranking amps at 32 or above, 650 cold cranking amps at 0 or above. So these batteries will last me all night long, pretty much. We'll get through, I'd say, the majority of the night, probably till about 3 or 4 in the morning before the generator has to kick on, using these 2 batteries plus the solar panel. Solar panel keeps it charged all day long. The Jaboni solar panel, 30 amp charger, and we got a 300 watt panel on the roof that came with the model that we special ordered as an option from Grand Design. Here is my Viair Air Pump. This alligator clipped right to the batteries. This thing I keep right in here, and it pumps up all these tires with no difficulty. While you're here, when you have a retractile, marker line, so you always have an idea of what your proper fluid level is going to be. Of course, I have jacks down, so it's going to be below the retractile position, but it gives you an idea of what's going on with your hydraulic jack system, your hydraulic leveling system. All right, our oil is just about all drained out from the open drain cock, and we'll see if we can't just crank this oil filter off. All right, that's where your oil filter is, right up in here, right underneath the generator. You gotta watch your hands with this metal cover, but she's a little slippery, so I'm gonna have to get a wrench to back this off. All right, as you can see, this is some tight quarters. I got this wrench right here, and we got the seal broken. I did have a cap that especially for this, but who knows where it is. I don't know, man. Lost that already. But I suggest wearing gloves, like I said, because this protective cover will cut you easily. All right, we drained the oil in our generator. I'm using a Baldwin filter B7238 as a replacement. The Hastings is being replaced by Baldwin. I'm going to charge the filter, so to speak. Let me ensure my drain cock is closed on the generator before we even get started so I don't forget. Now, since this is a big filter, I'm going to charge it by filling it. Pretty much like 3/4 way full. Seal around the gasket, of course. Again, this is 1540 oil that's going in here. I'm using the Lucas brand. And this is a Baldwin filter. Yeah, you can order Cummins if you like. They sell it on Amazon. I'll post a link below. But I don't have time to wait for an Amazon shipment. Now put your filter on, you just push up and tuck up in here. Don't force it. Give it a couple turns till you feel a bite. You don't want to cross thread it. And she's getting tightened up. That's good. So we're good to go. Again, we're ensuring the drain cock is closed, so that is definitely closed. But just down, you're going to need a funnel to get this oil in here, because it's going to, if not, you're just going to lose it and spill it all over your generator. So we'll get a funnel. All right, overhead shot here. This is we got a funnel in there. This, careful, because this fills slowly, and it's going to take some time. You just got to keep filling it slowly. All right, there's our oil filter. So it comes up through the gasket here. So she's properly seated. That's where you'll know your oil filter is up there. We're still waiting for our oil to drain in here, and then we'll be ready to fire up and check the level. All right, you can see down there that the oil level is pretty much right top there. We'll put our dipstick in here, see where we're at. About halfway, it says. We'll start the unit for a minute, cycle through, and then reevaluate. All right, let it run for a minute, about 30 seconds rather. Check the oil level once you cycle through all the oil, and it looks like we add a little bit more to it, but we should be good to go. All right, we got her started up. We're checking for leaks. See no leaks. She's been pressurized. I started up twice. We're good to go. All right, Campoholics, thanks for watching. This is how you change the oil on your Cummins 5500 Onan generator. I'll go ahead and write it down on the back of the cover, my date and time, date and hours of the oil change. So don't forget it. I checked the air filter. The air filter is good. And there we go. Give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks on camping and RVing. And it's hot. See you in the next video.